Unleash the power of chia seeds for weight loss. What if I told you that one of the best tools for managing your weight wasn't some expensive, complicated diet plan, but these tiny, unassuming seeds? It sounds almost too simple to be true, but a growing body of scientific research points to a fascinating conclusion. Adding about 30 grams of chia seeds to your day can give your weight management efforts a helpful boost. It does this by helping you feel full and satisfied, which can naturally reduce the number of calories you eat without that constant, draining battle against hunger. I see so many people struggling with weight loss, trying every new fad, only to end up feeling frustrated. But what if the answer isn't about more restrictions, but about adding one simple, powerful ingredient to your daily routine? In this video, we'll explore the real science behind chia seeds. We'll break down the clinical studies that show how they actually work. And most importantly, I'm going to show you the easiest, most delicious ways to make them a regular part of your day. Stick with me because understanding how this works could really change your approach to managing your weight. Let's be honest for a moment. Losing weight is often a frustrating cycle. You start a new diet full of motivation, cut calories, and fight off cravings. You might even see some initial progress on the scale, but then life happens. That constant feeling of hunger starts to wear you down. The gnawing emptiness in your stomach becomes a relentless distraction, and cravings for high-calorie, low-nutrient foods become almost impossible to ignore. This is the #1 reason most diets fail. It's not about a lack of willpower. It's a biological battle. When you drastically cut calories, your body's survival mechanisms kick in. It sends powerful hormonal signals, like ramping up the hunger hormone, ghrelin, that practically scream at you to eat. You feel deprived, irritable, and tired. Eventually, most of us give in, and the weight creeps back on, often bringing a few extra pounds with it. This cycle can leave you feeling defeated, believing that sustainable weight loss just isn't in the cards for you. But the issue is the approach. Fighting against your body's fundamental need to feel full and satisfied, a feeling called satiety, is a losing game. Real sustainable weight management isn't about starving yourself. It's about working with your hunger signals. It's about learning how to nourish your body with foods that keep you feeling full and energized so that eating fewer calories happens naturally without the constant mental and physical struggle. What if you could turn down the volume on those hunger signals? That's where this tiny seed comes in. Enter the chia seed. For centuries, these tiny black and white seeds from the Salvia hispanica plant were a staple food for ancient Aztec and Mayan warriors. It's popularly believed that the name chia comes from the Mayan word for strength, as these cultures prize the seeds for their ability to provide sustained energy. Today, modern science is rediscovering what these ancient cultures knew all along. These seeds pack a serious nutritional punch for their size, and they hold a specific key to helping control appetite. So, what makes them so special? It's not just one thing, but a powerful trio of nutrients working together: fiber, protein, and omega-3 fatty acids. Just 1 ounce of chia seeds, that's about 2 tablespoons or 28 grams, contains an impressive 9.8 grams of fiber, 4.7 grams of protein, and about 5 grams of healthy omega-3 fats. But here's where it gets really interesting. When you mix chia seeds with liquid, whether it's water, milk, or even just the moisture in your stomach, something incredible happens. They absorb that liquid, swelling up to 10 to 12 times their original weight and forming a thick gel. Imagine millions of tiny, nutrient-dense sponges expanding in your stomach. This physical change is the secret to their effectiveness, turning a simple seed into a powerful tool for managing hunger. So how does this gel-forming magic translate into measurable results? This isn't just a wellness trend, it's being looked at closely in scientific studies. Let's break down the 3 ways it works. First, and most importantly, is the fiber. Chia seeds are a fiber superstar. That daily 30-gram serving we're talking about gives you nearly a third of your recommended daily fiber intake. The fiber in chia is mostly soluble fiber, which is what creates that gel. This gel does 2 critical things in your digestive system. 1, it physically takes up space, which helps send signals to your brain that you are full. And 2, it dramatically slows down how quickly your stomach empties. This means the food you eat stays with you longer, preventing the sharp blood sugar spikes and crashes that can trigger sudden, intense hunger. This prolonged feeling of fullness is the key to sustainable weight management. When you feel full, you naturally tend to eat less throughout the day. Next up is protein. While fiber is handling the physical side of things, protein is working on a hormonal level. Per ounce, chia seeds have about 4.7 grams of complete protein, which means they contain all 9 essential amino acids our bodies can't make themselves. Protein is widely known as the most filling macronutrient. It's been shown to reduce levels of the hunger hormone ghrelin while boosting appetite-reducing hormones. So, the protein in chia seeds works with the fiber, delivering a 1-2 punch that helps keep your appetite in check for hours. Finally, there are the omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of an omega-3 called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. While not directly linked to short-term weight loss, ALA has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is often linked with obesity and metabolic problems. By helping to reduce underlying inflammation, the omega-3s in chia seeds support better overall metabolic health, which is a crucial foundation for managing weight long-term. So what does the clinical evidence actually say? The results are a bit mixed, but they point to some specific benefits. The most consistent finding is the effect on waist circumference. Multiple meta-analyses of randomized controlled trials from 2024 found that regular chia seed consumption led to a small but statistically significant reduction in waist circumference, with average reductions around 1.5 to 2.8 centimeters. When it comes to overall weight loss, the science shows chia seeds are not a magic bullet. Most analyses conclude that adding chia seeds to a normal diet without other changes does not lead to significant weight loss. However, a 2023 systematic review found that when chia seeds were combined with a calorie-reduced diet, they did help participants achieve significant weight loss. One older study noted that when obese individuals consumed 35 grams of chia flour daily for 12 weeks, they lost about 1.6 kilograms, or over 3.5 pounds. While these numbers might seem small, they show that chia seeds are a helpful tool, not a quick fix, but a powerful partner to a healthy lifestyle that helps you control your appetite and, as a result, your waistline. Knowing the science is great, but it's useless if you don't know how to apply it. So how do you actually get 30 grams, about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds into your diet every day? What's great about chia seeds is how versatile they are. They have a very mild, almost neutral flavor, so you can add them to almost anything without changing the taste. Here are the simplest ways to get your daily dose. The most popular method is making a simple chia pudding. This is my go-to breakfast because you can make it the night before. Just take a jar, add 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds, and pour in about 1 cup of your favorite milk, almond, dairy, or coconut. All work great. If you want, add a splash of vanilla and a tiny bit of a natural sweetener like maple syrup or stevia. Stir it all together really well, making sure there are no clumps. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then give it one more good stir. Cover it and pop it. In the morning, you'll have a thick, creamy pudding. Top it with some fresh berries or nuts. It's a delicious, filling breakfast that will keep you going until lunch. Another incredibly easy method is to just add them to things you're already eating. Blend them into your morning smoothie. The seeds will help thicken it up and you won't even notice them. You can also sprinkle them over yogurt or oatmeal. The initial crunch is nice, and as they sit, they'll start to form that beneficial gel. Don't forget about drinks. A popular trick is making chia water, sometimes called an internal shower. Simply stir 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into a big glass of water, maybe with a squeeze of lemon or lime. Let it sit for about 10 minutes until the seeds have gelled up, then drink it. This is a fantastic way to hydrate and get your fiber in first thing in the morning or before a meal to help take the edge off your appetite. You can even use chia seeds in baking as an egg replacer or to add a nutritional boost to muffins and breads. The possibilities are endless. The key is consistency. Find 1 or 2 methods that you enjoy and can stick with every single day. That's how you'll see the kind of results the studies talk about. Now, before you run out and buy a giant bag of chia seeds, there are a few important things to know. While they are a great tool, they aren't a miracle, and a few common mistakes can get in the way of your progress or even cause discomfort. The first and most important rule: you absolutely must have chia seeds with enough liquid. Because they absorb so much water, eating them dry, especially in large amounts, can be a choking hazard or cause a blockage in your digestive system. Always mix them into something liquid-based, like a pudding or smoothie, or drink a full glass of water right after if you sprinkle them on something drier. The second mistake is thinking more is better. Chia seeds are nutrient dense, but they're also calorie dense. An ounce has about 138 calories. The benefits come from the recommended 2 to 3 tablespoons a day. Eating half a cup of chia seeds won't triple your results. It will just add hundreds of extra calories to your day, which could lead to weight gain. Stick to the scientifically studied dose, showing that chia seeds helped with significant weight loss only when they were combined with a calorie-conscious diet. They had little to no effect on people who just added them to their regular eating habits. You can't eat a high-calorie processed diet, sprinkle some chia on top, and expect to lose weight. They are a tool to help you stick to a healthier eating plan by controlling hunger, not a free pass to eat whatever you want. It's important to frame this correctly. Using chia seeds isn't about finding a single superfood that will magically melt away fat. That doesn't exist. True, lasting health and weight management are about the big picture, and chia seeds are just one very helpful tool in the toolbox. Think of them as a powerful ally. They help you manage one of the hardest parts of a weight loss journey, hunger. By making you feel fuller for longer, they empower you to make better food choices throughout the day and make it easier to stick to a sensible eating plan. They provide the fiber your gut needs for healthy digestion and the protein and fats that support your overall health. But the other tools in the box are just as important. A balanced diet rich in whole foods like lean proteins, vegetables, and fruits is essential. Regular physical activity is critical, not just for burning calories, but for building muscle and boosting your metabolism. Getting enough quality sleep and managing stress are also key, as both have a huge impact on the hormones that regulate your appetite and fat storage. When you integrate chia seeds into this complete framework, that's where you'll see the best results. They don't work in a vacuum. They amplify the positive effects of all your other healthy habits. So, what's the bottom line? We've learned that tiny chia seeds are nutritional workhorses, packed with a unique combination of fiber, protein, and omega-3s. We've seen that science, particularly recent meta-analyses, backs up their ability to promote fullness and help reduce waist circumference. They aren't a quick fix, but they are a scientifically supported tool to help you manage hunger. And as part of a healthy diet, naturally reduce your calorie intake. My challenge to you is this. Try it for the next month. Commit to incorporating 2 to 3 tablespoons of chia seeds into your daily routine. Make the overnight chia pudding, blend it into a smoothie, or simply stir it into a glass of water each morning. I'd love to hear about your journey. Leave a comment below and let me know how you plan to use chia seeds. And if you found this breakdown of the science helpful and want more evidence-based tips to improve your health, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and here's to finding the right tools to reach your goals.